24/7, 365,
Hey, yo, Bass.
tell you one thing about me, and we hustle.
Hey, yo, hustle, man.
24/7,
Shut up,
365,
nigga. What?
tell you one thing.
Hey man, say man, this your boy Hustle man out here in the community, doing one thing at a time, man. And I got two great, you know what I'm saying, podcasters that I've been watching for a while, man. And I finally got the interview, man. Who do I have with me today, man?
Man, you got the one and only Tay from the 8-9 playing. You got the one and only Tay from Plugged In with Tay Ron. The latest with the greatest, no debaters. You already know what it is, man.
It's just simple. Me, you got Ron. Podcast.
So man, like I've been watching y'all, you know what I'm saying, for a while, man. The Plugged In with Tay and Ron. That's what kept me going because it was two friends that came together and have two different outlook on things, man. And that was pretty dope just to see two black guys, you know what I'm saying, really get on the camera without any violence, you know what I'm saying? So tell me what really brought the, you know what I'm saying, Shaq and Kobe thing on, you know what I'm saying, for the show.
Well, you know, me and Ron, we known each other for almost 10 years now, so.
Yeah. Give me a little backstory on where y'all came from and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, where you from.
I'm sorry.
He young man first.
Oh, he do that. Shaq and Kobe, yeah, he go.
All
right. But yeah, what was the question?
Background.
Oh yeah, background.
You know what I'm saying, where you came from and, you know what I'm saying, how the podcast tied into where you came from.
Well, you know, we came from, I come from a small town, Laurel Hill, so, and how I met Ron was through my mom. I was an artist in the beginning before I even picked up the camera.
Tell us a little bit about that, man.
Oh, yeah,
you know
yeah.
I know you like the next thing, the Chris Brown and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what they say. I'm playing. But yeah, I was doing music. My mom reached out to him. She had found out that he was doing a show in Rockingham. Right. And they got in contact with each other. And she was telling him about, you know, me and my brother, who was doing music at the time. And he told her, yeah, just pull up at KFC. We talking, you know, pulled up at KFC. We was talking business and stuff like that. And the rest is history, man. Like, ever since I met him, this was back in 2017?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2017. Yeah. So it's been almost 10. Yeah, next year be 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
10 years. Sheesh.
A long time trucking, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's been a long time. And, we just kept a great relationship since, like, we parted ways. You know, I was finding my way in the music scene and stuff, like doing my little thing and stuff like that. Because I didn't initially sign into his label at the time, which was Southern NYC. I was more like trying to go the independent route. So I was really just trying to find my way in the music scene and stuff like that. And over time, I say like 2021-ish, we kind of came back together because that's when I really like went full time with the camera stuff. And yeah, man, like we just been building back that relationship, man, and we just went full throttle with it. I say like a couple years ago. Yeah, a couple years ago.
We've been doing this like 2 years, right? 2, 3 years. How long been doing this? Like 2, 3 years?
Yeah, about 2, 3 years now. Yeah.
So I mean, you know what I'm saying, just you know, having a cameraman and, you know what I'm saying, just having two guys with, you know what I'm saying, bright ideas, it makes it dope, you know what I'm saying, to see. You know what I'm saying? So give me a little bit of background of, you know what I'm saying, who you are, Ron, because, you know what I'm saying, it looks like you're a guy with many talents and got the gift of gab, man.
The gift of gab. Why you about say, because I'm from New York, I got the gift of gab?
I mean, that's what they say about a lot of people from New York.
All New York niggas ain't got the gift of gab. I just got the gift of gab. In New York, you gotta have the gift of gab.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Everybody trying to swindle.
Right.
You gotta be.
I really started like music. I was raised into the music. I was born in the South Bronx. I came up like when hip hop started, like in I can't remember hip hop started like in 73, 74, going back and forth to the schoolyards. But it wasn't full blown. It was just, you know what I'm saying?
Just something to do.
Yeah. So I grew up like with, as I got older, like Fat Joe, KRS, Funky Four, Like all the old school rappers, I grew up with them. You know?
Okay.
But I never liked their music. I liked the street more than music. I grew up into the culture, but the music wasn't my thing. Everybody around me was doing music, you know?
Right. Who was your favorite, you know what I'm saying, artist to deal with back in the day? You know what I'm saying? That you would, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and go buy the albums, because now you can use the internet to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, search people's, you know what I'm saying, albums.
Right.
Some people take pride in collecting cassette tapes and CDs
Right.
and stuff like that.
I really didn't have no favorite. I had a couple of people in my project Cool Joe and his brother Eminem, like the Eminem crew. They was really who I really looked at, you know what I'm saying? Because they was going from schoolyard to schoolyard.
Right.
And Cool Joe, he was like a DJ, but his brother Mars, God bless the dead, he had the most powerful equipment in the Bronx. So we used to go do shows in Forest Projects, Bronx River, all over it. But I really never had no rapper I really look up to, because like I said, I wasn't gravitating to the hip hop back in the days. You know,
because you know what I'm
Ron
saying?
has no fun.
Yeah, he was getting to the, you know what I'm saying, to the money.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? But now that he's back full circle, you know what I'm saying, dealing with this positivity and, you know what I'm saying, helping people out to get to their goals with this music thing with Tay, man, it's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying, to see. And to build a platform from the ground up is tough. Tell me about it, because I do it every day, you know what I'm saying? People telling you that you can't do it, but they stuck together, you know what I'm saying? Even separated, man, like a marriage, you know what I'm saying? But they back, you know what I'm saying, again, to do what they need to do,
No
you know what I'm saying? With themselves,
No.
man. So give me a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, the show Tay Ron. What is that about? Is that just you know what I'm saying, something that y'all sit down and come up with topics with, or do y'all just, you know what I'm saying, come off the dome with it?
I say it's a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? Like some days we don't have a concrete subject we talk about. We just go based off energy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We might see some shit. We might hear something. We go, oh yeah, we gotta talk about that. But majority of the time, we just go based off our energy. You know what I'm saying? Like some days his energy be down, I pick it up. Some days my energy be down, he picks it up. So it's really just like a yin yang balance when it comes to what we do on the podcast and stuff like that. And, it's really just it's a balance at the end of the day, because you got to have the bad with the good.
Yeah, it's all about saving your partner, you know what I'm saying, when they're going ahead and not having a good day. You know what I'm saying? I collabed with a couple of people, you know what I'm saying. Some of their energy was good, some of their energy wasn't good. So I had to come in there and kind of play like doctor a little bit to go ahead and get their spirits up by cracking jokes, you know what I'm saying? Even joking and laughing with the crowd that was around us, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what gets everybody's spirits up. So tell me, you know what I'm saying, the biggest, you know what I'm saying, person that y'all had on y'all platform, you know?
The biggest person we had on our platform, Tay Ron. That's no disrespect.
Love it.
Tay Ron, the biggest one we had on our platform.
Okay.
Everybody else was
Love
big, but they
it.
wasn't bigger than us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So, you know,
I'm just being real.
hey, you know,
Wipe me
I should've
down.
asked, you know what I'm saying, you know, Tay that question.
Yeah, definitely Tay. Tay, go to body.
You know what I'm saying? But
I had to stop you.
Hey, look, you feel me?
what, you know what I'm saying, what gave y'all the energy to, you know what I'm saying, come back together? You know what I'm saying, to say, hey, we just gonna scrap on in, close these doors, lock it, and see how it's gonna ride out. You know what I'm saying, to really bring it back full circle, because when people go separate ways, it's kind of hard to pull them back. Like, you know what I'm saying, a positive and a negative.
It was like he said, both of us went our separate ways, but we still kept in contact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing, I was doing
Yeah, it
my
wasn't no
thing.
bad. It wasn't no bad.
It was no bad
type
energy.
shit.
It's just
Yeah,
like everybody trying to figure out their, you know. And plus, I was doing Southern YC, so I had a bunch of wild artists around me.
Yeah, tell
know what I'm
us
saying?
about the labels, Southern YC.
Well, I started Southern NYC. I came home from prison, and I met this dude named Drastic, and he was doing music. And then from there, I started meeting other artists in Rockingham. So I seen they really didn't have no home base. And at the time, I had like a two-bedroom apartment. So they used to come there to record. So I used to see they doing their thing. They in the street.
Right.
So I was basically like, shit, if I give y'all my apartment, y'all gonna do the music, but y'all gonna slow down on your activity in the street. So that's how I started. And then I started getting more involved in it because I started taking them to Atlanta, New York. We just started going all over the place.
So,
And
go ahead. I'm sorry.
then I met Be Easy and Lou. They from Southern Pond, Aberdeen. And then they just connected. I met Dee Dee. And, I just started building the team. It was like about 20 of us, 20 artists.
Right.
I didn't even know how to manage them. I was like, shit, let's do it.
Yeah.
So when you first started off and gave them, your apartment and stuff like that, what really ran through your mind?
I was saving them,
Okay.
to be honest. Because if they had somewhere to go and somewhere to live, they wasn't going to be in the street. Because they was somewhere doing what they love to do. And they couldn't believe, yo, you getting up your apartment? And I said, listen, I'm going to pay the rent for 6 months. After that, y'all got to take over.
Oh, God.
And I gave them the apartment for 6 months, and I moved to Aberdeen.
So did you check up on them and, see how...
Yeah, of course, because the part was in my name. So I would go down there. Like, it was a day-to-day activity with them. Like, they was my little brothers. So I had to go down there day to day.
So was there any chaos or anything like that?
There's always chaos. Always
In
chaos.
Ron's eyes.
But when I come pull up, it ain't no chaos. But it's chaos.
Everybody on the council was, what's up,
But
bro?"
it led to, me, Tay, and then one day, we both came up. I was thinking about a podcast. Matter of fact, I got the idea from Buster, to be honest. Buster Brown.
Right.
Me and him was
Shout out
building.
to Buster Brown, man.
Yeah, shout out to Buster. We was building. And he was like, yo, you need to do a podcast. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do a podcast. And then I guess he thought I was playing. I called Tess, said, yo, Tay, let's do a podcast.
Which was crazy because when he called me, I was doing my own little thing, my own little segment called Kicking It With Foreign, where I was just, talk about like the shoots I've had, the crazy shoots I've had. Like I had like shoots where I almost got shot at. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had shoots where it was like, and I was going to really just tell about the behind the scenes about how I do my shoots because like people see me shoot, they don't know like the ins and outs. Like there's some good days and there's some bad days. You know what I'm saying? But when he came in with the idea, I was like, hell yeah! So I kind of put that up to the side and was like, let's go full throttle. Cause I told Ryan, I told our business partner Brenda in New York. I was like, listen, we're going to do this, bro. We got to go all in and just be consistent. Just be consistent. I told him, I said, listen, I can see this being somewhere in 6 months. Like, that was my literal words. And 6 months up to a year, like, we started from a shed.
Tell me what we started from.
We started from a shed, man. His shed in his backyard, man. I'm talking about flies
all summer long. It's hot
as hell. He got this big ass industrial fan like this size. Turn that bitch on. Like,
no, but tell him about the light. The light was doing like 200 degrees heat. The light.
I got this this light, right? And it's like one of them overhead lights that you're supposed to have in your shop that I bought from somebody. That was our only light source. It used to
burn, and it was in the summer when we started.
Yeah.
We were dealing with flies, heat, all that.
So there wasn't no like window, no door that
Against the door.
Yeah.
But no air coming in because I had the big industrial fan at the door blowing air into it.
And when it was cold, boy, we had no heat.
And when it was cold, we didn't have no heat.
So I know they was all out there in bomber jackets.
Yeah, but the thing is, we just kept going and going, and then God blessed us with a building, and then we went from one building to here. So it's been a journey, but the key to everything is like you just gotta just have that chemistry. Right. You can't give up. Like when I feel like giving up, he don't give up. When he don't feel like getting up, I'll keep going.
So the thing is, man, how did y'all deal with the adversity? You know what I'm saying? With people accepting y'all show and stuff like that, because I dealt with it beforehand. People telling me that, oh, what are you going to talk about? You know what I'm saying? How are you going to structure it? How did y'all deal with that? You know what I'm saying? That negativity that was coming y'all way. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all use that as fuel, or did y'all clap back at people that were, You know what I'm saying? Coming at y'all.
It was a little bit. It was both. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause like one thing about doing stuff like this, like whatever you do in life, dream or whatever you do, it's gonna come with a lot of criticism and a lot of people like just trying to downplay like your potential. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know what you want to do and you know you can do it, I tell everybody this all the time. Like I see stuff on TV, I be like, I know I can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how confident I am with the ability of what I can do. Right. Like so, I seen the vision just like they did, and I was like, yeah, I know we can do this because I was doing YouTube too at the same time. So like it was like this is back on that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was doing YouTube at the time, and I was like, this is gonna be clockwork for me because I know the ins and outs of the YouTube, how the algorithm work, da. So I was like, yeah, let's do this shit. But yeah, like you're gonna have your critics, man. You just gotta keep going, man, no matter what.
Definitely.
No matter what.
And we had a lot, you know. Even when we was doing things, you know, you can feel the energy of other people. Mm-hmm. But we came to a point where we just say, fuck them. That was our favorite word, the whole stuff, fuck them. And we just kept going and going. And if you keep going and going, and then if you're doing something positive, and the whole purpose is just like...
It comes with hate.
It comes with hate, you know what I'm saying? And then if you really understand life, shit, hate is just part of the culture.
Yeah.
So it ain't like when somebody hating on it, I don't even pay attention to the hate because we're so focused on where we going. And that's just the bottom line. Like he was saying, man, like when we started this, it was a task. Like it really was a lot of sacrifice. When I say sacrifice, a lot of sacrifice.
Really, what you know what I'm saying, separate me from doing what I was doing before, because I used to be up at night, you know what I'm saying, really mad about what people used to say. And then it was just like towards the end of the year last year, it was just like I woke up and it was just like I don't care no more. Like y'all gonna say what y'all gonna say, but y'all not gonna stop me from doing what I do. And it was just like November came, you know what I'm saying, December came, and everything just started rolling downhill, you know what I'm saying? Not in a bad way, but it was just like it's clicking. It's for you now. You know, now people are coming up like, hey, you know what I'm saying, you that got hustle, right? And I'm like, yeah, I don't owe you no money, do I? You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite line because, I want people to, you know what I'm saying, love me, but I know at the end of the day, there are going to be people that's going to be trying to trick me out my spot. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm connected to a family, so I can't be out here wilding. No. You know what I'm saying? Artist Unplugged ain't going to have that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So me being connected with people means a lot to me. Right. So that's why I carry myself the way that I carry.
And one thing I want to say, I mean, we've been following you. Your podcast is really growing, bro.
I appreciate it.
And I salute you also. I'm not just saying that because you here with us. We don't give brownie points out. So what I'm saying, I've been seeing your growth, and I've been seeing what you're doing. You're doing the right thing, and it's an honor to be on your podcast.
So, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Because we seen people doing it, and they not advanced as you. How you climb quick. You know, as we see people stuck, and it's not knocking them there, but this. Podcasting is hard.
It is.
It's hard. And then you got to sacrifice because you really can't charge people because you just growing. So you got to figure out when you get to a certain level, now you got to pay to come on platform. But from what we see, you've been growing. You know, you've really been growing. So, salute yourself, my nigga.
What year would you give somebody, you know what I'm saying, to say, hey, it's okay to charge them? What year would it be? Would it be after their first year or their second year?
I wouldn't say any year though. I'd say like if you feel like you're at a point where you should, that's when you should start.
That's when you should start, yeah.
Especially like when you getting especially if you getting all these people coming on all the time, you got different guests coming in, like.
Because it takes money to run this.
Yeah.
You got to get your building. You got to pay for your building. You got to pay for your lights, your banners. You got to pay for your mics. You got to pay for your camera. It takes money to run this stuff. And then sometimes, like we really didn't start charging people. Like we didn't charge nobody. We was like, come. Because we understood you have to build your clientele up in order to get to that point. So we at this point right now where we got so much content. So we got so much stuff to give them.
bro.
You can run what we got, bro. Like,
I got a question, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna close us out, man. Give somebody, you know what I'm saying, something positive to go with, you know what I'm saying, going into podcasting.
Stay focused. That's all I can say. Just stay focused, stay consistent. You'll make it, man. Consistency is always key. Always key.
Mm-hmm. Also, the key thing is having the right business partner, because y'all gotta just gel. Y'all gotta understand where y'all going, and y'all gotta say it's us against the world. No matter what, it's always us against the world, and you can't let no one can come between this business partnership. No one. You know what I'm saying? And we don't allow no one to come in between me and him. Period. You just gotta have solid partners that understand we're gonna have great days and we're gonna have days we're gonna say shit ain't going right. But you gotta stay consistent, like Tay said.
Hey man, I want to give y'all flowers, man. I appreciate y'all for having me, you know what I'm saying, in this family, you know what I'm saying, accepting me for who I am and looking at my podcast and telling me that it's dope, man. I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep on growing as well and keep on pushing the culture for everybody and giving everybody a voice when they are not heard, man.
Exactly.
That's one thing. Tell everybody where they can find y'all at, man.
Oh yeah, find us at Arts Unplugged Podcast, all platforms, YouTube, social, Instagram, Facebook, all that, TikTok, all that, man.
You'll find us on every platform.
So,
Hey, Ron and Tay, man.
plugged in
Plugged
with.
in
We're
with.
plugged in with, man.
Appreciate you,
Plugged in with
fam.
Hustle Man.
Playing with
That's what we
Hustle
doing.
Man.
That's how we do it.
Appreciate you, fam.
Yes, sir. No problem. Hey, man, finally got the interview done. Hey, man, say, man, it's another great interview. It's another great episode from Hustle Man Podcast, man. Y'all have a great one.
Know about my word, no not be no lie. I be on my own, so when I'm sliding on these missions, I'm a rolling stone, my papa uncle came from pimping. You can check my recipe, my pedigree is different.